Hey, it's Chuck here. We're back with Milton Daily Homes, and I had a date with my wife today at Cora's in town, and we had a great job done by Milton Green Clean. It's a new company, miltongreenclean.ca, and tonight we got the buyer class. So it's a great day over here on my land, and we have 10 listings for you today. And the first one up is 371 Bronte, number 58, listed at 228. It's 3 bedroom, 2 washroom, finished basement, and the fees are 231. So we don't have pictures, we don't have a real description on this one, but I think overall it's sort of right at the midpoint of where you'd expect things to be, and the fees are a little bit lower than most of the other units, so it's probably a well-managed building. I haven't had any clients that have ever bought there before. So 351 Prosser is 3069, and the last sale was 310. It sold for, listed at 299, multiple offer, all that stuff. And the other one had granite countertops, undermounted sink. It had hardwood floors, and so this one here, two-car parking in the driveway. But inside you've got carpet. You've got an archway into the kitchen. All you have here is one big room, so that's technically the dining room. It's 1130 square feet, so it's not a huge place, but it is efficiently set up. And there's the kitchen there. Hardwood stairs, 3 bedrooms upstairs, and you've got one full bathroom, which means you share your ensuite with the rest of the house. There's a little walk-in closet from the master. The yard is not really that big. It looks bigger with the photography, but it's a standard 80-foot Mattamy lot. It's about 22, 24 feet wide. And 350 Baverstock, without a doubt, is the chuck pick of the day. And it's a croft side, and it's an end unit. You can always tell a croft side by the arch here, and it's all brick. So right away, 319 with that stuff, it's looking pretty good. Now when you get inside, it gets even better. Berber carpet all the way up upstairs. You've got hardwood floor on a diagonal, dark colors, very desirable stuff, fireplace, and it just keeps getting better. It just keeps, you go, yes, yes. The stainless steel appliances, you've got really good stuff in this home, nice color choices. I mean, they are going to do really well. It could be sold already. If they're not holding back on offers, it's a good chance in 24 hours this one's probably gone for more than asking. But I'm going to present it to you anyways, and if you haven't seen it and you're looking for a townhome, get in as quick as you can, or give us a call and we can get you in. And the next one up is 620 Hood Terrace. I think it's about 1,800 square feet, 424.9. It's carpet throughout. There's the main living dining. You got a kitchen. You got a family room that it opens up to. There's the family room right there, and 4 bedrooms actually. This one, and they've done a bit of a patterned look here. And just behind here is there's a gas station, and I'll show you what that looks like. So here's Hood Terrace here, and then there's the one fence, and then there's the other fence, and there's the car wash as it goes right there. So I don't know. I don't know if you'd hear the car wash, or if you'd sort of. I think they close at about 9 o'clock at night. You might see some lights and things like that from the gas station. So anyhow, Hood Terrace 424. I think there's better deals out there, but it's not a rotten price. 578 Hood. So if you want to live in the hood, today's the day. Boom. Right, a little drum roll. 429.9. This is a Thistle Bay. Now, when you talk about locations, this one really, to me, doesn't get a lot worse. It's right here. There's the trees that you're going to see in the next picture, and then you're right beside dairy there. So, anyways, Thistle Bay, 27 square feet. There's the trees I was mentioning, and so there's the living room. So there's the front door, then it opens up to the living room on the side, and living room, then the dining room, then it skips up to the bedrooms. So it'd be nice if the story sort of followed into the family. And there's some other bedrooms. There's a walk-in closet. It's actually a really good model. I've had clients that have said if it had a double garage, I'd stay here forever. There's the family, and you can see a little bit of the kitchen. I mean, I'd like to see more of the kitchen. I think that's obviously a pretty important room to today's buyer. So 429, it's all right. It's going to have a real tough time at whatever price trying to sell. No hardwood floors either. 641 Hood, third home on Hood, 439 Sterling model. So this one's smaller than the previous one, and but it's in a better location on Hood. It's probably even around that bend, so you don't see the gas station. Nice looking pictures. They did a great job here. It's a living room. You got a living dining separate is nice. Family room here. Kitchen with breakfast bar. Lighter colors, but very tastefully done. Um, Sometimes the dark can really close things. I like sort of a mid-tone, sometimes even light done the right way is really, really good. And you've got the lookout windows downstairs. You've got a nice looking home here, top to bottom, no finished basement. This one's looking pretty good. I think they priced it right where they needed to. California shutters upstairs, that kind of stuff. Now, Landsborough is actually right in East-West Street in Milton Trails, and they're doing a bit more development, but I think that this one is actually going to have a pretty good view of the escarpment when you look at where it is. 567.9, 4 bedroom, 4 washroom, with a finished basement, or at least a finished rec room, hardwood on the main level, hardwood in the basement. Kind of cool. There's a lot of stuff here. 9 foot ceiling, 13 ceiling in the great room. Lots of cool stuff. They priced this one really well. I'm very excited to see pictures. I think they really, really, this one is probably going to sell pretty fast. And 1254 Winter Alston model. I believe the Alston's just under 3,000 square feet, but don't quote me on that. 4 bedroom, 3 washroom, and no finished basement. When you see full, it doesn't mean finished. And it looks like there's no neighbors over here. There's probably a pretty big open space. I like the red door. I think that's kind of cool. We'll have to wait for the pictures. The other thing about the winter homes is they have 100-foot lots. They have deeper lots versus the standard Mattamy 80 feet. You get about 100 feet. So hardwood floor. Now what's kind of weird is that the family room and the office, there's a nice little office in the front part of the house. They're laminate, but then the rest is hardwood. Usually when you see those two together on the same floor, it doesn't give the best impression. But sometimes if there's good design, it can work. But you know, it's a bit of a yellow flag in my eyes. Now 952 McNeil is a Westmoreland. It's 3420 square feet. One of the biggest Mattamy homes they used to build. They've gone a little bit bigger since then. McNeil's a nice street. Very basic inside. You know, kitchen, I mean, it's decent, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Again, with some hardwood, this one would really sort of be set off. Very nice. And so yeah, I think $599 for a basic one is probably where it needs to be. So I'm feeling pretty good about that one. The next one is 89 Tremaine. Now, very interesting location, Tremaine. So you've got all of the Milton Trail stuff that's happening down here. Okay, so you've got, this is Milton proper around here, and so the highway exit for 25, you've got a little fast food alley over here, and the escarpment is right here. You can see the bench here, where, you know, on the map where it actually is raised up the shadows, and so it's right on this side here. There's some train tracks coming through, and there's been a lot of talk lately about, because of the amount of development in this area, that they're actually going to open up a highway exit for Tremaine. And you've got Lake Kelso over here. So it's a very interesting location. I don't know if there's going to be a lot more development happening. You're starting to see the industrial stuff around this area that's starting to build up a little bit more. So very interesting. But anyways, this one on Tremaine, we'll have a look at the pictures. 2 separate suites that you could rent out. And hardwood floors, actually a pretty modern looking home. The kitchen might need a little bit of updating, but I mean, nice wood beams, pot lights. They've done some nice little modern finishes here. Big bedrooms. So I think this one's kind of cool. I'd be very interested in seeing it. It's on municipal water, but it has a septic tank in the home. Okay, so you're not on a well system, but you're going to have the septic, which out of the two, I think is probably easier to manage. So $674, I think it's a good price too. So we'll see what happens. But that's our list for today, and join us tomorrow for our Friday week roundup. Okay, see you then. Bye.